I don't have any hands. Just kidding.
Oh, you can tell why our title's called The Week of Craziness.
Yeah, we're tired.
They are all hyped up on Pepsi, and what else did you drink at Bojangles?
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea!
So we're gonna wait for a couple people to join, and then we'll start everything. But hello, neighbors here.
Keeping us company. Watching over us.
Hey, Kaylee.
Hey, Kaylee. How's your week going? Hopefully school was fun this week.
It makes your body head on Avery Pop.
Oh, my lordy.
This one do have a sponsorship.
Right. Oh, no, you're
Oh.
sick? That's no fun. I'm sorry. She just had to take a nebulizer treatment or breathing treatment.
In my dad's car, and he's at poker right now. So I didn't have anything. I was wheezing really bad, so I just like, I don't want this to happen. I'm taking my nebulizer treatment.
She's terrible. We always tell her she has
There's
to
3
keep
people in.
and say,
Hey,
hey. Let us know who's on and where you're from. We're coming from North Carolina.
What's this?
Oh, Lordy. But my name's...
Eden, obviously, we're not a very serious podcaster.
My name's Kathy.
And my name's Virginia.
And Breck, you want to pop in?
And I have a habit of doing this all the time.
Brecklin.
Sorry, he's watching he's watching a T-posing John Wick right here.
Right. But you can find me on Instagram under Absolutely Kathy. And Virginia, you want to tell your YouTube channel or TikTok?
My YouTube channel is Little Illuminator. I never post anymore. And my YouTube is simply double Y Via.
And what about TikTok?
I just said it.
Oh. You see I'm listening.
Yeah, you are.
So what have you guys all been up to this week? Any projects or special things going on this week for you? Oh my God. Brecklin. Woo! Brecklin had a lot of Pepsi at dinner.
You can tell.
They ate dinner at Bojangles while I was actually... Exciting news, I have started teaching private art lessons. So I'm super excited about that. So I do private art lessons right now for 3 kids. And today's, I do it Thursday and Friday.
Photos of YouTube.
And today was, she did a, let's see if I can get it not so
It's
bright.
not gonna focus.
Nope, it won't. Oh well, you can store it. There it goes.
Yay.
She did a chibi critter.
Okay, so...
And then, hold on, I'm not done. Let me show.
I don't have soul testing. I don't know what that is.
You did what?
Soul testing.
And then here is my other student's artwork. She did Nala from The Lion King.
And Kaylee, I feel bad it's on your birthday because the teachers exaggerate so much on tests. It just makes me feel so stressed.
Is today your birthday?
No.
What did she say? When's
It's
your
like
birthday?
April something.
Oh, gotcha. And so, yes, I'm doing, here's her very first one, my first student's drawing. She really likes chibis and anime. So I've been doing that. And on top of that, I'm excited to say that the job interview I had, I got the job. So, yay! So I will be teaching at a local art studio where they do painting classes, wood palette painting, glass fusion, weaving, what else? They do all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. I'm so excited to start and get trained on the things that I don't know how to do right now. But so that's going to kickstart this coming week, and I'll just be doing it on the weekends. So we may have to adjust our podcast times because of it, but I'll have to wait and see how it goes. So you go ahead, teach me how. I can totally do it. I really have thought about trying to figure out a way to do like online classes.
So we're going to go ahead and start since there's one person in. It needs to be 2. Just so we're not too bored of our craziness. Craziness.
So what does your week look like, Virginia?
I started doing crocheting actually, and I'm starting at pillow tapes. This is what it looks like so far. Not a lot done, but it's somewhat.
And what are you doing right now?
I'm doing the base.
Okay, never mind. It looked a little funky at first,
Okay.
but now you're good. So yes, I've been teaching her how to crochet. That's the part you need to show. That's the foundation chain. So we're both learning how to
Thank
do
you.
that. Thank you, thank you.
And I also want to.
Hold on. What are you trying to get?
Where do you put my?
Harry Potter's over there.
So I just finished book 4 of Harry Potter: The Goblet of Fire. It was really cool, especially at the end. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I definitely suggest reading it and the whole series. So
She's actually read more Harry Potter books than I have. I'll be honest.
I'm not obsessed. So I started book 5, The Order of the Phoenix, and I'm only on page 8, but I really liked it so far. So I think it's cool.
Get the whole family here.
Yes. Yeah, came the whole family.
And while we're talking about books, don't do that when you adjust it. Sorry, when we adjust our cell phone holder, you're going to get a very loud noise. And so we apologize for that. And I want to, since we're talking about books and stuff right now, I finished listening with my, yeah. So I finished listening with my, I've gotten some of the Harry Potter books from my school library. They're big. They can get really big. I'm going to scoot over. I'm on
the
this
binge
side.
one so far.
But yeah, so I finished listening to Wild for my Harry Potter, or not my Harry Potter, my book club. It was okay. I wasn't crazy about the book. It wasn't one of my all-time favorites. It kind of was just long and whiny. The girl was whining the whole time about her feet and walking on the Pacific Coast Trail. It did make me want to go hiking. Hey! But now we're reading this book, The Husband's Secret. Come on, Brick. Well, anyway, The Husband's Secret is the book we're reading now, which is really good. I'm enjoying that much more. And so, but that's the books that I'm reading this week. And now into our whips.
And I'm obviously working on this, as I showed you guys earlier.
Hold on.
I'm actually about to pull up my whips. I'm going to have to go get those.
While you're going to get your whips, I'm going to show mine. But so I have started, this week was the start of the 100-day project. It's on Instagram. And for 100 days, you post each day your progress on either one large project or small projects. So I decided to do 100 days of crochet. Nothing? You're fine. You just kind of twisted your chain. That's okay. Let me see. Hold on, wait. No, you're going. See, when you do crochet, you're always going right to left, pretty much. With this one. There you go. So, oh no, that does sound like a good book. I have to write that down, check it out. 'Cause I love YA books. But yeah, so the 100-day project for me is going to be 100 days of crochet. So this is a taco that I'm working on. It's not quite finished yet. It's going to be a big plushie. So that's my one work in progress. That's coming along slowly but surely. And then my next work in progress whip is Jada and Stitch's marketplace bag. That's coming along. If you can see that. I love the self-striping yarn. I know tacos makes me hungry. But yeah, so there's my marketplace bag from, well, the patterns from Jada and Stitches, one of my favorite podcasters. So that's coming along nicely. And then my last work in progress, my church has a knitting circle that, or I guess you could say circle, knitting group and crochet group that does prayer shawls. And so here's the start of my prayer shawl. Woo. And so you can see it's all so soft and cozy.
It's like a weird light also.
Yeah, it's just the TV lighting. Kind of gets brighter. Breck's playing a video game right now. So that's my last work in progress.
And I'm not showing the hats that I've been doing because I'm showing like all the episodes. But this is my scrubby.
Oh,
I haven't done a lot of projects on it, but this is what it looks like up close.
Show that up close because you can see the sparkle. Yes.
Yeah.
And then this is one of my works in progress. It's not yarn related, but I've gotten into what is it? Diamond dot painting. So this is my newest diamond dot painting that I'm getting ready to start. If you can tell, it's a cow. And Virginia, you have another work in progress to show.
So I started on this thing. It's my first diamond dots project. And this is how much I have done so far. About halfway. Yeah, this is what started looking like at the end. So pretty.
So if you haven't heard of diamond dots, it's a lot like paint by number, but with these sparkly gems. That one on the bottom will have sticky, and it sticks down. You can see they have symbols telling you which gem to stick where. And so we've been getting into that craft now too.
I think said crap.
No. Craft, not crap. We're not going to talk about poo-poo today. Just saying. Ooh. We'll have to check you out on Instagram. And also, I think I've shown most of the stuff that I bought this week. But you'll have to check out some of our past videos from this week where I've shown what I've gotten from Hobby Lobby mainly, and a few Michaels, but mainly Hobby Lobby trips. But so I got some crochet books at Hobby Lobby. They're on sale. Like this one was $2.49. But I plan to make Virginia, which she doesn't know until now, a let's see. It's a water bottle crochet holder because some kid at school cut the loop on her water bottle so she can't hold on to it. So I'm going to crochet her the water bottle holder so she can hold on to her water bottle at school better now.
We're not lying. Look at this.
So yeah, the kid snapped it in class or with scissors or something. Don't ask me.
I always forget about it and I just drop it through that hurt.
And my next project that I'm really excited about, like, cause I already make loom knit scrubbies, but I want to make a bath, what do they call it? Bath poof. It's crocheted. So that's my next.
How much would I do?
You always do.
Wait, what just happened here?
You didn't pull through, so you need to pull through with your work. No. With your working yarn, loop over and pull through those two.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's one of the things I'm looking forward to starting this week, and hopefully we'll have that finished for next week.
Now which one do I?
And now you always tell that since there's a loop going through here, it's this one that you're going through.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to have found my knitted doll. Now this is a knitting book, but I can either honestly probably translate it into loom knitting. But these are adorable. I love amigurumi. It's starting to become my favorite, so I'm trying to get better so I can make these dolls and other items. And so it's really detailed. It has pictures and the patterns written out. I mean, this is adorable. So I'm hoping to actually make one of these one day. We'll see if I can do it on the loom knit. I've seen other podcasters do it, so I think I can work it out.
Is it supposed to get longer, like this one?
It'll start to get taller.
Okay.
So she's working on her crochet. There's like the school store, and it's gone. I wish you could make messages stay up longer on live chats.
Okay,
I haven't
yes.
figured this out yet.
Is it this one?
So you see how there's a loop in that one. So this one that you kind of got wonky, but go into that one. So she's learning how to crochet right now.
So there's no sideboards. Sorry.
oh, okay. So the only finished project that I have to show for this week is a crocheted ice cream cone, which is starting to get very long from hanging on my purse. But I love how this turned out. And I need to get smaller safety eyes so it doesn't look so creepy. But I loved it because one podcaster, Bag a Day Crochet on YouTube, she gave such a good recommendation where you can find like clearance keychains at Walmart, and even if you don't like what's on it, you can take that off and use the keychain, the metal part, to make your own keychains.
Playing a game.
So that's how I did that. I used an old keychain and then attached it to my crochet. He's fine. And it's okay. I'll scoot over. He's okay. And but okay, and you're still working on that. Okay. So the reason why this is the week of craziness. Monday, this is hilarious. Monday, me and Virginia decided to go to our church's family game night.
Oh, Travis.
So we made the mistake. We get all of our games that we want to bring to family game night into a bag, like 2 big bags of them. And we get to the church and we walk in, and there's just one guy in the room, and he's looking at us like, what are you doing here? And I was like, this is family game night, right? And he's like, oh, that's every last Monday of the month. And he said, this is men's game night tonight. And he was like, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I was like, just kidding. So we walked back to the car, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna solve this. I was like pumped up. I was like, I'm ready to play some board games. I want to have some fun. So I was like, okay, I know what we can do. We're gonna go to our local board game store that's called the Mighty Meeple, because I remember that they have open game night on Monday night. So we go over there, and we're like 30 minutes late. It's like they go from 6 to 9.
But it's open, so you can come in anytime.
Yeah, you can drop in anytime. So we walk in, and I was very happy. There was a lot of people there, and there was a lot of women and men. And so, it's kind of nervous when you're just new and you're walking in. But so I'm going in there confident. I'm like, I got this. I'm going to be brave for Virginia. And I was so proud of Virginia for being brave and walking into that scenario, because sometimes she can get nervous, and me too. But so we walk in there with our games, and it's like everybody's at their own table, and then there's like people in the back that are on these raised tables playing games. So at first, Virginia wants to sit down at this table in the middle that has nobody, which we should have stayed at that table, but we didn't. And I was like, oh, there's a table with 2 people. So we walk over there, and I was like, do you mind if we sit here? And they're like, oh, sure, come sit down. Well, it turns out they were waiting on 2 more people to join them, and they already had a group of playing. So it's just me and Virginia chilling, because I was really hoping to walk in and join somebody else playing something so we could learn and play with somebody else. And you're at the very end? No. Okay, so you go into this one right here. And so, but that didn't happen. And it didn't help that we were 30 minutes late. Maybe next week, because we are going back. We're going to get there on time. Good job, buddy. But okay, so we end up playing Exploding Kittens, which is one of Virginia's favorite games. And I'm starting to like it more, too. So we played that. We already knew how to play this. This is our game. And that was fun. And we tried playing one of our new games, Zombie Dice, which now that we know how to play, we love it. Me and Breck. Virginia hasn't gotten to play yet. But we couldn't figure this game out at first. But after watching YouTube video, we learned it now. But then we see this whole big like shelf of just full of board games that we find out.
We got stupid.
We find out there's a whole big cart shelves full of games that we can just pick from and try out at the store. So I was like, this is awesome. So we go back there and we're picking and trying to decide what we want to play. And Virginia or me picks out this game called Roll for the Galaxy. And where's my sketchbook?
This one, right?
And move your hand. I need to see this stitch. It's this one right here. Okay. So it's called Roll for the Galaxy. And at first, Virginia's like, no, Mom, this says 14 and older.
You should have listened to me.
I should have. I should have listened to her. Because at first I was like, you're a smart kid. You can do this. I can help you learn. We take it back to our table. And Breck, will you go to the table and see if I left my sketchbook on? So we go back to the table. No lie, this was the most complicated game. It gave me a headache trying to figure out how to play. We finally got to the point where we're just like, okay, we can't figure this out. It's getting late anyway. So we head on home. And later the next day, I did look it up. And I did figure out how to play it by watching YouTube. But you can kind of, okay, there. You can see that setup. That's the picture. We didn't have the setup right to begin with. So, the kitchen table. Grab my sketchbook. So we just had to laugh the whole way home. Because we're like, we need to stick to preschool games. You know, chutes and ladders. Brecklin, are you grabbing my sketchbook for me, please? Over there where I was sitting eating dinner. At the end. And so I was just like, oh, help me.
This one?
Okay, let me see. Okay, so you got a loop in there. You're going in this one. Always the one beside. Grab me my sketchbook, please. Can you bring it to me? Slowpoke. I love them, but slow. Okay, bring it to me, baby.
So yeah, we failed in that one.
Yeah, we did. But after that, I think we didn't have any other super crazy moments. But I have a funny story. I was at Hobby Lobby getting the book, and I'm checking out, and there's an older woman behind me, probably like late 60s, early 70s, and I'm checking out, and the cashier had just gotten a phone call, and she messages over the intercom, can Molly so-and-so please come to the front? And then she puts the phone on hold, and the woman behind me says, I'm Molly so-and-so. And she's like, oh, well, your family's on the phone and they're looking for you. They thought you're lost. I'm holding back laughter because my first thought is, yeah, if my family thinks I'm lost, they're checking Hobby Lobby and AC Moore because that's where I'm going to be. And so the woman starts laughing behind me and she says to me, they worry so much. I just left my cell phone at home and all I wanted to do was come to the craft store to get some crafts. And they freak out if I don't answer that phone every 5 minutes when they call. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love you, lady. Which, honestly, maybe she has done something crazy in the past. And that's why her family worried that much when she didn't answer the phone. But I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. And so, but that's my funny story for the week. And wait, there's one more thing. Talking about funny. So, every day with Virginia's lunchbox, I always write a message. And usually it's just like, have a nice day. Hope you have fun at school. And then I sign it, love mommy. But I decided to start back up drawing pictures for her and adding in a cute joke.
Which is cringy. And hold on.
And
Can I tell a story?
Wait. So today's joke was, want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible. Oh, 5 minutes remaining. We only got 5 minutes. They're going to cut us off. But yeah, so it totally embarrasses Virginia to high end. And there's another joke I did that said, you know why tacos are terrible at keeping secrets? They always spill the beans.
And, okay, this morning, Miss Treadway saw the joke a couple days ago, and I didn't think much about it. She just saw it and laughed.
That's her teacher.
And today, she asked me, what was your joke again? And I say it. So on our intercom, we do a little YouTube live chat every morning. And there's a little chat that they shout out on the news. She put the note in there with my name in it. And they said it out loud, and I about died inside because everyone in the chat looked at me.
I made it. You know, parents, you can agree with me. What's better than embarrassing your kid just a little bit? I'm sure that your mom has probably embarrassed you a little bit before. But this was Callie.
Kaylee.
Kaylee, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. You forgive me. I'm old, as my daughter says, and I have no memory.
I've told you for like 1,000,000 times.
I don't know why. I always want to call you Callie. And I know it's wrong. And every time I get ready to say it, and I'm like, no, Kathy. But yeah, so that's been our week of just chaos. And tomorrow, Breck has his first baseball game, which I signed up as an assistant coach. And somehow I've turned into Breck's head coach of his baseball team. Don't ask. But that should be fun. I'm sure I'm going to have great stories about that next week about me coaching 5-year-old baseball team.
Is this supposed to be?
Let me see. I don't know. You just probably split the yarn. Oopsie. You need to go into this one. I will go into this one. We'll skip that one. Yeah. So, I think that's about it. We're going to wrap up. We're about reaching our time limit. But thank you so much for joining us and talking with us this week, tonight. And I know Virginia will be calling you soon, I'm sure, or something.
I can't tonight because my screen time's about to run out, so I can't.
Wah, 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 wah. But I hope you have a great weekend, you guys. And we will catch you next week for our live podcast. We may switch up the times or the day. We'll post later this week since my job, I might have to go in Friday. I'm not sure yet. I haven't looked at my schedule. So, but come on, Breck, you want to say goodbye? Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already so you catch our next live videos.
I'm supposed to say that.
Okay, you go ahead. Do it.
Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button and subscribe and hit the bell button and subscribe and hit the bell button.
We'll see you
I
guys
love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Yes.
Did
Don't think I hit the